Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. So today in this video, we are going to discuss some important question of class 9 mathematics for your upcoming half-yearly exam. So basically in this video, we'll discuss some important question which will be helpful for your upcoming half-yearly exam. So let's start the video. So as you remember, your syllabus for your half-yearly exam is revision chapter, chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4, chapter 6 and chapter 7. So these are the chapter which will come for your half-yearly exam. So let's start the video. First we'll start with our revision chapter. Now if I see the revision chapter, in this chapter you may get some MCQ question. Okay. Now if I see here, there are some formula which you can go through. Suppose there are some law of indices. So you look through this formula. Similarly, you can see example 1, okay, express 3.52 in P by Q form. You will get such type of question in exam. So here, if you see example, okay, see here example 10, a number when reduced by 5% becomes 133. What is the number? So this question is little bit important for exam. So go through this question. Now there is high chances that you may get one question from loss and profit also. Okay, so go through that question also. Now if I see from the exercise question R1, question number 1, you can see. Similarly, question number 2, here you can see question number 4. Similarly, you can see question number 5. Okay, question number 7 you can see, which is important, express in P by Q form. You may get one type of question from here. Similarly, question number 10, if you see the next page, that is question number 7 and 8. Okay, these are very important for your exam. So you may not get the exact value, but you will get such type of question. Okay, another question number 11, prove that. Okay, they may give the different value, but the method or the solving approach is same. This question you can solve by using that rationalize formula. Okay, you have to rationalize the denominator and you can solve. So you just prove that question number 11 is very important. Similarly, question number 14, you can see express the following fraction percentage in fraction. You may get such question in MCQ. Question number 15. Okay, similarly, you may get one or two question from profit loss. Okay, so go through this question also. So these are the all questions you can see from revision chapter. Now if I move to chapter 1, there are a lot of questions. Okay, from chapter 1. Chapter 1 is number system. Okay, so here if you see the common question, this example 1 you can see. Okay, there are 3 statements here. You see, go through these 3 statements. These are very important for exam. Okay, this all 3 statements you check. You may get in statement type question. Okay, these are very important for your exam. Similarly, example 2 you can see, find 5 rational numbers between 1 and 2. Such type of question is very common. Okay, so from exercise 1.1 you can go through question number 2, or you can see question number 3 also. Okay, even the true false you remember. Okay, so such type of question you will get in statement based question. Okay, they will give 2 statements and you have to answer. Okay, if you see exercise 1.2, from here you will get a question that is locate root 2 on the number line. Such type of question. Okay, you may get different value, root 2, root 3, root 5. So among that, there's chances that you will get one question from here also. So go through the question. Okay, locate root 2, locate root 3. If you see in exercise 1.2 also, there is one question that is so that root 5 can be represented on the number line. Very important for the exam. Now if you go to exercise 1.3, here you will get some MCQ question. Okay, now if I see exercise 1.3, question number 1, you see which are the following decimal, write the following decimal in form and say what kind of decimal expansion each has. So you have to tell what decimal expansion it is. So there is high chances that you will get such question in MCQ. Okay, they will give 4 options and they will ask which of the following is terminating or which of the following is non-terminating. So you have to answer based on that. Finally, go through question number 3 also. Okay, question number 8 also you can see, find three different irrational numbers between the rational number. You may not get the exact value, they will change the value, they will twist the value. Okay, current question number 9, classify the following as rational or irrational. You will get one question for MCQ here. You will get 4 options, then you will ask which of the following is rational or which of the following is irrational. Based on that you have to answer. Okay, exercise 1.4 is not so important, so we'll skip. Now if I go to exercise 1.5, here you will get some important question. Okay, if you see exercise 1.5, first question you see which of the following is irrational or irrational, you will get in MCQ. Simplify also you can go through. Here you can see question number 4. Okay, represent root 9.3 on the number line. This question is important for exam. Okay, okay, I think here some questions are missing. Okay, now similarly if you see next question, that is exercise 1.6, if you see, so here you can see all the 3 question. Okay, so the high chances that such question you will get in MCQ only. So these are some questions which you can see from chapter 1. Now if I move to chapter 2, what are the type of question you can see here? Okay, some important question from chapter 2. If I go through here, exercise 2.1, you see we have to answer which of the following is one variable and which are not. Okay, so you may get in MCQ only coefficient. So exercise 2.1, here you will get lot of MCQ question. Okay, for exam. So go all through this question, cubic, polynomial, linear, quadratic, everything you can answer from here. So now if I move to exercise 2.2, so you can go through question number 2. You will get 1 or 2 question from here, not exactly the same question, but you will get such type of question. Okay, so now question number 4 also you can go through. Okay, now question number 3 also. So question number 3 is 6. These are some different types of question. And question number 4, 6 also you can see. Okay, 4, 7 also you can see. Okay, now if I see exercise 2.3, so here you will get 1 or 2 division. Okay, if I see here such type of divide you will get here. There are a lot of questions which you can throw divide. Okay, okay, you will get one question from here to divide. Check all this type of question. Okay, you see all this question. Okay, if I see now exercise 2.3, so what will get here? Okay, now next we see exercise 2.4. Okay, so here you see example 12, find the value of k. Such question is very important. Okay, similarly factorize using midterm splitting. Such question also you can go through for the exam. Okay, these are very important. Now if I go to exercise 2.4, here especially you see question number 3. Okay, find the value of k. Such question is very important. Similarly factorize also, see both factorize. Now if I remember, this book is some questions are missing here. Okay, so if I see in the new textbook there are some additional question also, you go through that question also. Okay, now if I see next exercise, that is exercise 2.5. now before knowing exercise 2.5, here there are some 6 or 7 identities, 8 identities you have to go through. Okay, these 8 identities are very important, so go through all the identities, remember the formula. Okay, now if I see here exercise 2.5. okay, now if I see exercise 2.5, question number 2, you can see such question are very important. Generally question number 4, question number 5, factorize, such question are very common for the exam. Generally question number 6 also you can go through, question number 7. You will not get every question from here, okay? You will get one or two question only, but these are some common question which may get in your exam, okay? And question number factorize, question number 8 factorize, okay? Now, if I remember correctly, in question number 12, there are 5 or 6 questions. You go all through that question, okay? These are very important for exam. There are 5, I think there are 5 questions in question number 12, so you practice all the 5 questions, okay? Now, these are all you can see in chapter 2. Now, if I move to chapter 3, that is coordinate geometry, from this chapter you will get one graph, sure, okay? You will get in exam one question from graph, okay? Beside that, you will get some MCQ also based on, now if I remember correctly, they will ask MCQ based on abscissa and coordinate, okay? What is the value of abscissa, what is the value of ordinate? Similarly, they may give case-based study question also from here. So exercise 3.1, not so important question, so you can skip. If I see exercise 3.2, okay, I think exercise 3.2, there are some graph you will get, but they will create the question, okay? You will not get the ready-made question. Similarly, some question you can see, similarly, what are the point where these two line intersect, what is the name? So the two line intersect, that name is known as origin. So you remember the name, okay? Coordinate of origin is 0, 0. Such question they may ask in MCQ, okay? Similarly, go through this graph also, okay? The abscissa means value of x. Similarly, ordinate means value of y, okay? So remember all this question. Such question you will get in MCQ. Okay, now exercise 3.3, you see there is one question or which is based on graph only, okay? See, in exam you will get such type of question, okay, which you have to draw graph based on. You will get only one question for 2 or 3 mark, okay? So go through all this question in chapter 3. Now if I see chapter 4, linear equation in two variable, okay? So remember the standard form, okay? Standard form of linear equation. So here question number 2 you can see, okay? Find the value of a, b, c. Such question is very important. They may give an MCQ or they may give to solve also. Only from this example tree, such type of question are very important for exam, okay? For solution, different solution, they will give one equation, so you have to find the four solution, okay? So these are very important. So from exercise 4.2 you see question number 2 you can go through, okay? Question number 3 also you can check. Question number 4 important, okay? Find the value of k. Whenever you get find the value of k, such question are very important for exam. Go all through this question, okay? Now if I see exercise 4.3, there are some question. See question number 1, okay? Draw the graph. You will get such type of question only. Question number 3 is important, okay? In question number 3 there are a lot of questions. You go all through this question, okay? This is the old version of book, so some questions are missing in this book, okay? So in the new book there are some additional questions. You go through all that question also. They are very important for exam. Now from this you can see question number 8, okay? This is important. So all this you see from chapter 3 and 4, okay? Now we'll move to geometry section, that is, okay, there is one more exercise, exercise 4.4. So you can check. These are not so much important, but you can go through, okay? Okay, now next, that is chapter 6, lines and angle. From this chapter, generally they will create question only, okay? Ready-made question, it's very hard to say that you will get ready-made question, but still you can practice some question from the exercise also. So learn all the concept, especially go for the concept, okay? Don't go for the understanding. If you have concept, then you can attempt any question. Axiom 6, all the axiom is clear, all the rules is clear, okay? Theorem, see the theorem, theorem 6.1, if two lines intersect each other, then the vertically opposite angles are equal. Go through all these questions. These are very important, okay? Certainly some example are there. You go through that also. Now if I move to exercise 6.1, okay? So question number 1 you can go through for exercise 6.1. Similarly, here you can go to question number 3 also. These are important, okay? Question number 4 is very important. You can go through it also, and question number 5, okay? So all this question you see. Now if I move to exercise 6.2, now here there are a lot of concepts, okay? Similarly, if you remember, your corresponding angle you need to know, alternate angle, alternate exterior angles, all this concept, make it clear, okay? Otherwise you will face problem in exam. Here theorem 6.2 you see is very important. Theorem 6.3 also. Okay, now if I see here exercise 6.2, if I see, okay, question number 1 you see, it is important. Okay, similarly you can go to question number 3 also. Okay, question number 4 is very important. Okay, similarly question number 5 also you can see. Even while practicing the question, you practice the diagram also. Okay, it is not necessary that they will provide a diagram also, so you have to remember the diagram itself. Now here this theorem 6.7 is very important. Okay, the sum of the angles of a triangle is 180 degree. This question is very important. This theorem, it is important for exam. Okay, now if I see exercise 6.3 here, there are some important question. You can see question number 1. Okay, question number 2. Similarly, if I see here question number 6 also you can attempt. This question are very important for exam. Okay, so these are all the questions which you can see from chapter 6. Generally they will create the question. Okay, generally they will make and give the question. Hardly you will get few question only from the book. Okay, 1 or 2 question you may get from the book, others they will create, and MCQ surely they will create. Okay, so in order to solve the MCQ you need to clear your concept, especially alternate angle, corresponding angle, linear pair, everything you have to clear, otherwise you will face difficulty. Okay, next now move to chapter 7. Let's move to chapter 7. Okay, chapter 7 is triangles. So in this chapter also you need to understand the concept of congruent figures. Okay, it is very important. So if I see here, there are some criteria for congruence of a triangle. So remember that criteria, these are very important. There are some axiom, there are some theorem. Go through all this question. Okay, the theorem 7.1 ASA congruence rule. So you check this rule also. You may get in exam. These are important question. Okay, now if I see exercise 7.1, you can see question number 1. Okay, generally question number 2, question number 4 also you can see. This question are important. Okay, for exam. Generally question number 6, question number 7 also you can see. You can check. Question number 8 also you can check. Okay, here. So these are some question which you can go through for the exam. Now next theorem, here there is 2 theorem. Okay, theorem 7.2 and theorem 7.3. This 2 theorem is very important for exam. As far as this theorem is very important to solve the exercise question also. Okay, so go through this 2 theorem very nicely. Okay, practice this 2 theorem properly. These are very important. Okay, so some example question is there, you check. Now if I see exercise 7.2, you can see question number 1. Okay, generally if I see here question number 3 also you can check, question number 4 also you can check, generally question number 6. Okay, question number 7 and question number 8, especially question number 8 is very important. Okay, so that angles of an equilateral triangle is 60 degree each. This question are very important for exam. Okay, general theorem 7.4 also SS congruence rule you can go through. Theorem 7.5 RHS congruence rule, it means right hand side rule. Okay, right hand hypotenuse side rule. Go through all this question also. Now exercise 7.3. okay, there are some question you go through. Question number 3 also you can check. Question number 4 is important. Okay, so question number 5 is also very important. You check all this question. Okay, so only chapter 7 it will come only up to exercise 7.3 only. Rest it will not come for your exam. So also this question you can go. Okay, so it is not necessary that whatever question is given important that may come in exam. So but there is chances that you will get such question only in exam. Okay, so it depends upon the examiner how they will set the question. So clear a concept. If you have the concept, you can attempt any question. Okay, so especially MCQ part, you have to clear a concept, otherwise you will face problem to answer the MCQ. Okay, MCQ are based on all conceptual only. You have to understand everything. Similarly, assertion reasoning question, go through all that statement question, statement based question, assertion reasoning question. They are very important. Okay, you will get a lot of such question in MCQ. So go through all this question for your upcoming exam. It will be, hope that it will be helpful for your upcoming exam. Okay, so with this we'll end our video. So